Hey, what's up? This is Scott with Level Up Tutorials, and in this video we're going to install Meteor and create our project. So to get started with Meteor, we want to head to meteor.com. Now you can always just click this install now button here, and this will take you to basically the installation instructions. If you're on a Windows machine, you're going to want to click here, download the installer. If you're on OS X or Linux, you can head over to your terminal and just paste in this curl command. This is basically just going to go ahead and install the 1.4, the latest version of Meteor on your computer. So we can head to, I use iterm here and fish shell. So if you want your shell to look and function like mine, use iterm 2. This is actually like iterm 2 beta. And the basic shell where we have these colors and stuff like that, this comes from fish shell. So head over to the Level Up Tips playlist and check out the fish shell videos if you're interested in that. I highly recommend it. Fish shell is a super cool shell replacement for your computer. Okay, so basically I'm going to paste in this curl command, hit enter, and this is going to install Meteor on our computer with the latest version. You'll notice it says it's removing my existing Meteor installation. This is just because I currently have it installed. If you don't have it installed, you won't see that message. Now give this some time to do its thing, and we'll come back after this is finished. And now it's going to ask you for your password. I can just hit my password, enter, and as you can see, I now have Meteor installed on my computer. So what I want to go before I head and create our first Meteor application is I want to just go ahead and change directory into my sites folder. I keep all of my sites into a sites folder. For the Level Up Tutorials videos, I keep them in a Level Up Tutorials folder. So we can just type Level Up Tutorials, okay? And this will just be create voting app, okay? Go ahead and hit enter, and this is going to go ahead and basically download and create all of the different folders and folder structures that we need so that when we run the Meteor command, that our application just sort of comes up and running. Okay, now let's change directories into our new application with cd and then voting app. There we go. And now let's just run the Meteor command. You'll notice this is going to start up MongoDB, which is actually self-contained within Meteor here. That's going to be our database, and it's going to build our application. Now, the great thing about Meteor is that it's not only the front-end framework using a framework called Blaze, it's not only a database with MongoDB, but you have things like WebSockets, a whole server-side node framework, you have an account system, you have a whole ton of stuff to make building applications easy. And the cool thing about Meteor is it's by default all in real time. So you're going to see some of those benefits right off the bat. So let's go ahead and head over to Chrome and run to our localhost 3000. So I'm going to close my Meteor tab here, and in a blank tab, I'm going to just paste in this localhost 3000. And as you can see, I have a welcome to Meteor, where I have do the tutorial, follow the guide, read the docs. These are all great ideas, by the way, so you'll want to go ahead and spend some time reading the docs. However, docs are not always the most fun thing in the world, and I totally understand. I'm going to plus to make this a little bit bigger, but as you can see here, we have this basic click me button, and every time I click it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, it keeps going up and up and up. So for the remainder of this series, what we're going to be doing is essentially going through the basic features of Meteor so that you not only understand what you're doing, but why you're doing it in a way that you can build a nice structure or foundational knowledge for Meteor 1.4 and above. So because this is Meteor 1.4 and above, we will be using some ES6 or ES 2015, 2016 stuff inside of here. If you aren't familiar with things like arrow functions and spread operators, stuff like that, do not worry about it. Every time I use something like that, I'm going to sort of explain what it means in plain old regular JavaScript. But because Meteor has a built-in build system, we don't have anything to worry about there because Meteor is going to take care of all of that, and we don't have to do any configuration. We don't have to write any Webpack files. We don't have to write any gulp files. We don't have to do any of that, and that's really part of the benefit of Meteor is just how easy it is to get up and running, to get going, and to create something amazing. So, as always, this is Scott with Level Up Tutorials. In the next video, we're going to explore the code that comes when we ran this create Meteor, and then we're going to dive into what exactly is going on in that code, how it's structured, how it's laid out, and then we're going to nuke it, we're going to delete it all, and we're going to start over with something cool. So, check it out. As always, this is Scott with Level Up Tutorials. If you have any questions or comments, leave a comment on this video or hit me up at Twitter or Facebook at Level Up Tutorials. If you'd like to purchase this series, head to store.leveluptutorials.com and purchase this series today and have access to all the videos, all of the code, and everything to get you started learning Meteor. On store.leveluptutorials.com, you can subscribe to become a Level Up Pro, get access to all of these videos, as well as all of the other series before they're released on Level Up Tutorials. So check it out. Let's get started learning Meteor 1.4 on Level Up Tutorials.